Hello everyone! Welcome back to another My Hero Academia Season 6 reaction. Watching episode 25 today and the final episode of the season. We did it! Finally! Before we begin, in the description below, check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
What is on Patreon?
On Patreon, sign up for £1. You get early access reactions to Pokemon and Boruto episodes, as well as shout-outs in the description of every video. You can also get things like early access to other shows as well, like Dragon Ball, and maybe not this show anymore because
it's over.
It's over. But when season 7 comes, it'll be early access first. But anyways, besides that, what happened last time? Oh, My Hero.
All the people were like,
his
no,
friends.
Don't let it. Well, no, all the other people, his non-friends, were like, don't let him in. And so Uraraka was like pleaded his case.
Pleaded for him,
and
like,
please, let him in. He just needs to rest.
The voice actress did very well.
She did do a good job.
I sound like she was pleading in the booth, like, please. Or at home. I don't know where she records anymore.
Yeah, but it was that was basically what happened. Really, just telling everybody, like, look,
the
we're
reasoning.
still trying to fight for you. You know, you guys are hating on us, and eventually she turned them, and then
they welcomed in for like a day or so.
Umbrella.
So he can at least rest and then go back out and keep fighting. Basically, is what he needs to do, which is fine. Meanwhile, Stain seems to be watching All Might.
Oh yeah,
and that's the shenanigans of that. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's begin.
Holding him back. Great job, All Might.
How sad. What a sad day indeed.
What's this?
Hi there.
Have you come to blaspheme against a great hero? I think not, heretic.
I am the heretic.
I literally am him.
What are you talking about?
I am All Might.
I am here.
Quite a bit has happened since you were put away. I am All Might. You lie! Don't disgrace his name with your falsehoods! I don't blame you for thinking that I'm lying.
Oh, he can do it still!
Not for very long.
No. If not. It's a trick! There's no way you're the real All Might! You're an imposter!
He didn't know he would turn into a little skinny man.
You're on sacred ground. Why are you pretending to be that man here of all places? I couldn't stand in the wings and watch. Not when I saw people's lives stolen away from them every day. Even though I was powerless, I had to take action. I wanted to improve society.
Maybe you're All Might.
My cape, but I couldn't even find a way to protect him from himself.
He's in a bad place. It seems like All Might's kind of like lost sight of his inner strength.
I am a failure. Watching everyone else become true heroes. Strange. I'm usually a hugger, but we just met. Timing. Watch.
Oh.
Every day without fail, she cleans this statue.
People who still believe in him.
She's probably staying at a nearby shelter. Why do this? Because she's the last person All Might saved.
Oh.
Oh. She was the one that was collapsed. She was the last person he saved.
No matter how terrible the situation, All Might smiled as he faced the insurmountable. That didn't have anything to do with his power. You say you're All Might, but you obviously have no idea who he was. Look at that woman. Make no mistake, this is All Might's legacy.
The people who still believe in him.
Left behind won't be easily extinguished.
Try your best. I will too. You can do it. I believe in you. Don't give up.
Is this the hope he needed?
Who knew Stain was gonna apply Jujutsu him?
A
Right?
person has the soul of a hero. They exist only to help other people. Wait, don't tell me this whole time I don't know who you are. But if you really have
Did he
the
know?
soul of a hero, prove it. Use this information I took from Tartarus.
Well then. Yeah, I hope he didn't like slice through.
Like, what does this bit say? I can't read it.
It's a new day.
The rain's clearing up.
The storm is broke. Oh god.
Oh no.
No!
Oh.
Get him naked! Bathe him!
Wow.
Bathe him with the glory of men!
Intense.
Drown him! They kill him.
Most things in life can be fixed if you take a nice long soak.
Hey, hold on! No jumping!
Make no mistake.
Heat up the water.
Gunning to be number one, which means you extras are my rivals. And you know I'm mostly talking to you, right, Izuku?
Oh, you can't call him Deku? That's still my hero name.
Watch yourself if it's hard for you to say.
Yeah, but Deku used to be the
Watch
insult.
your mouth. Nothing's hard for me, damn it!
Where's Uraraka?
Dead.
Once she stopped worrying, the adrenaline wore off.
Same, that's what happens to
Does it
me.
happen to you? You just pass out.
I imagine it was difficult to go from being quirkless to wielding such a power. You managed it, though.
Even with those gnarly broken bones, which would have been a problem for anyone in your shoes.
What's One for All feel like? Can you put it into words for us?
Well, I guess it's kind of like
Squeezing your butt cheeks.
Questions, but Midori is tired.
Look, the egg in the microwave.
Isn't that one of the main reasons we brought him back?
That's how it is now. You walk into a room with posing for pictures.
Well then, that's how it is now.
Hilarious.
He acted pretty terribly towards All Might, but he's not picking up his phone, so...
He's got stabbed by Stain. That's kind of scary.
Young Midori.
I am here to apologize.
Huh? No, what are you talking about? You helped me a ton out there.
I'm sorry that I caused everyone to worry. The truth is, I lost sight of who I was. Alright, Stain.
There was no cut in that
Even
when
if
you
all
took
I
that
can
out.
do is crawl,
Magic
I'll
no.
still fight.
All Might, the food you brought me gave me the strength to keep going.
Oh,
I'm
beautiful.
sure that I lost my way because I distanced myself from you. So from now on, we fight side by side.
Let's protect the world.
From devastation. Unite all
Peoples within our nation.
I'll show these kids that I can stand by their side.
Seems someone
No, he's. he
That's
must
me.
have been exhausted as you.
Endeavor's son. I know people are skeptical about me being here too. Can't blame them. Just because of your family. That sucks so bad. And it's not
It's a messed
like
up
you did
family.
anything wrong yourself. But I did. I'll do my best to regain everybody's trust.
That's beautiful. Don't cry.
Now that's chivalry! You're making me cry manly tears!
Manly tears.
Right. If we've got a bunch of evacuees who aren't exactly fans of ours, then we just fix that. No problem.
With a music festival?
No, please no.
Really close. What's going on?
It might be kind of weird to compare these two things, but stay with me.
Don't say the music festival.
During the school festival,
That's all she talks
I think that
about.
was the highlight of her entire life was the school festival.
remember?
I remember this being
If we could do
a
it,
thing in the manga. Let's do it
I
again.
know that we can
Let's make people smile, but they don't do it again. Thank God.
Let's show them who we are.
We do a concert.
Yeah, you're right.
We won't just go back
He
to
just
normal.
slapped his
We'll
ball.
make it-
He did slap his
We'll pull
balls.
me off.
We believed his body would be completed after 2 months. All our intelligence pointed to that timeline. There was also additional testimony from the assassin's Deku Card. It sounds like All for One's intention is to get his hands on One for All before his protege's body has reached full potential.
Why
A
before?
month has passed since the attack on Tartarus, which in theory left us with another 30 days or so. We received Tartarus security records from Stain, who gave them to All Might along with an overzealous love letter to our symbol of peace. Mr. Fanboy had no intention of giving this information to anyone but All Might himself.
I never thought that the hero killer would end up being some sort of ally.
Yeah, after all this time. About a month ago.
Hell yeah! I'm coming for you ladies! I'm gonna fight these girls and take whatever I...
And you are now dead.
What of the outside world?
That's true. If you don't know what's happening. Like...
Yeah, if you don't know what happened and the prison is fallen, you're like, what happened out there?
The others clung to their weapons as they died. But this man, he's cradling that box as though it were his child.
Why would you take this instead of a gun?
I need to know.
Go away. Leave me. Shizame. Akaku, bro. You were on Shigaraki's side.
Data storage.
Stop.
Is that like a flash drive type of thing?
Give it back. It's not yours. Those files have to go to someone just.
This world is broken. But you don't have to worry. I'll pass your conviction on to a worthy man.
To All Might himself.
Insane. Are you?
These events have me lost.
He's not on their side. Whoa, he just swim back?
This to the only man I believe in.
I'm glad you patched things up with Midoriya, at least.
Same.
I'll take any good news I can get, seeing as how we're being saved by a murderer.
At this point, we'll take any help we can get.
Tartarus has a security system that's completely cut off from the outside world. It contains the reason for the system failure. Shigaraki used radio waves liberally in that last battle, and it caused havoc both inside and outside the prison.
You mean All For One and his consciousness inside Shigaraki were in sync? Is that what allowed him to coordinate his attack?
I like how he has a little bell. He's like, if I'm gonna be a cat, I'm going to go full cat.
Like, if I'm a cat person, I'm gonna have to embrace it at this point.
A similar phenomenon as a wielder of One For All. My vestige inside One For All knows everything that the me living in this world sees or thinks. But in all my years dealing with this synchronization, I've never experienced it working the other way.
It doesn't go the other way around. But with All For One, he can literally just take over Shigaraki's body completely.
Could a body at 500 meters below sea level really have the power to reach out to Shigaraki on the ground? Using nothing but thoughts and the sheer force of will?
Yep, apparently.
Isn't there something like that with twins? Some kind of connection between brains?
Our analysis shows that the radio waveforms recorded at Tartarus were in fact a conversation.
I didn't realize we had those results back.
So the radio waves it picked up was a conversation?
Shigaraki would be complete in 38 days.
Only 1 month?
But reports from Central said it'd be 2 months. I don't get it.
He knew we'd investigate, so he arranged for the research to lead us to a specific conclusion. We believe these private communications between his body and consciousness revealed the actual schedule. Which means Shigaraki, All For One's vessel, will be complete in about 3 days.
Oh, that's even worse. That's way worse. I'm like, oh, a month isn't terrible. 3 days and it's all over.
How we can go up against the League.
He's asking for them to be deployed tomorrow, but that's impossible.
Is that how the UN talks about stuff?
This is how the UN talks about stuff.
It's creepy.
And a country's power is determined by the strength of its heroes. Deploying them abroad upsets the equilibrium and invites all manner of attack on the nation.
Then Japan needs help. Like, help, please.
Crime syndicates jumped into overdrive. But Hawks, Endeavor, and of course All Might sent in this request. There's no way we can ignore it. Our Salam wants to move out immediately. He's convinced he'll be the
I forgot about that one. The flat one.
The Egyptian hero.
Left already. Apparently she couldn't stand to wait around. She dropped everything and flew off.
We have some help on the way.
It wasn't a question of
America, baby.
Oh, wow.
later. And besides, we're talking about a direct request from All Might himself. If my master's got himself in trouble, why would I?
My master?
Yeah, he trained her.
What?
Yes.
Wow.
America!
Wow. Oh. He kills her.
Hey, Midoriya, did you know you talk in your sleep?
Knuckle safe and sound back at UA. Put those things away. They look gross.
Put those things away.
Right. From now on, we'll be standing at your side.
The final battle draws near.
Oh boy. It's almost time. 3 days. You don't have no time to prepare. No time to train.
My friends are with me.
Oh.
We'll put an end to despair and go beyond.
Plus Ultra. Say it. Well, there we go. That is the end of season 6.
It wasn't a bad episode, actually. The humor in this one genuinely made me laugh.
It did.
Like, usually I find the humor really dumb.
Really dumb and really
But this one
annoying.
actually genuinely I found funny. I thought it was quite funny the way they were, like, dumping him in the water. And then...
The best was when Todoroki comes in. He's like, oh, so this is where we are now. Where you just walk in ready to take a photo, like you're just ready to take a photo.
Because he just looked, like, overly cool in that moment. And then All Might at the door, he's like, I just wish he'd answer his phone. He's like...
like, well, there he is, right there. On the window, like, help.
And the bit where they just slapped the guy's balls. Like, what was that?
For no reason.
Didn't like the fact she was about to suggest another festival. That's all she talks about.
Yeah, she is
guys,
annoying.
Remember when we did the festival?
I remember.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, remember that?
Remember the
festival we did? Hey guys! It's like, shut up about the festival. It was the worst part of the entire show.
It happened. Other things have happened. It's more important.
I remember in the manga because, like, I've caught up with the manga, at least in terms of the overall story, not like in detail. But I remember her mentioning, like, I think what we need is something like another festival, something we can make people smile again. And people were reading like, no, please don't do this again.
Imagine if, like, they're like 3 days until the world ends, and then they're like, let's have a festival.
Let's have a concert. People are really depressed right now. They could really use a concert, a festival. Yeah, it's too, but luckily they don't. So thank goodness. Other than that, it was just All Might regaining his inner hero. He was
no jutsu by
Stain,
Stain, of all people. Big fan of him.
You are no hero. You're not All Might. You don't even know who he was.
I like the bit as well where he like pulled him in and he's like, I mean, I'm a hugger. Yeah, he got some intel.
Intel? That their intel was wrong, basically.
Yes.
It was actually going on.
Because they wouldn't have been prepared.
No, they would have been done
Now
for.
they're not going to be prepared, but they are prepared to not be prepared.
They have 3 days to prepare.
Goodness.
But luckily we have at least one hero on the way. America!
She just dropped everything and left, so she was trained under him.
Yeah, because All Might spent time abroad in the US. That's why.
In the films he goes to America.
Yeah, that's why he saved her. She was apparently in the film. She was a little girl in the car that he saves, or whatever. So it's almost like that movie is canon in a way. They kind of sprinkle that in, but she trained under him and became the #1 hero of the U.S.
Very nice.
And that's why All Might is very like Detroit Smash.
Yeah,
because he likes the U.S. He liked his time spent in the U.S. and that's why he kind of integrated himself like that with the colors of the flag and stuff. So we got the actual U.S. hero coming. Heft! It's time to kick some butt.
Well, she should hopefully be some help. And then the UN is like,
we can't send anybody. And
I like how everyone in the UN spoke English. Like, just as if they were native English.
Actually, it'll all be in Japanese.
But, yeah, I like how they're like, we can't send anyone over because then the crime in our country would skyrocket.
Well, we can't help. But then she apparently left against their order. Yeah, she
did.
did.
She's like, I'm a head out.
They're like, you know we're going to be in trouble, right? She's like, I don't care. All Might called for us.
I mean, if they could send half of their people, surely. They're like, we're already struggling as it is. And it's like, what's happening in America then? Like, is it this bad?
We have the gun villain. Killing everyone.
From Chainsaw.
Yeah, the gun demon.
The gun demon.
A gun devil.
Devil.
Other than that, it was pretty basic. It was mostly set up for what's to come.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's coming soon. 3 days. It's like, you don't get time to...
It's kind of crazy that it's like 3 days and we've got to wait till the new season.
Season 7. It has been confirmed there'll be a season 7, so we'll see the continuing of the craziness, I guess.
Overall, it's probably one of the best seasons they've had, I'd say, especially last few bits.
Yeah. it was definitely, in story-wise,
Yeah.
it was definitely a better season as of recent times, but
definitely better than the last one.
yes, way better than season 5. Season 5 was pretty terrible, but
it didn't peak though.
It didn't peak.
It didn't have the peak of like
Just
the
like
overhaul.
season 5,
Yeah.
it didn't have a moment like the overhaul fight or All Might versus All for One.
It did have the Shigaraki fight, but it didn't feel like
It didn't have the animation quality that it
No.
should have had. There should have been at
No.
least an episode that would have been just craziness, and there was never that moment. It was very basic animation the entire season, which is fine, but it needed
just
at least
makes
one.
It feel like there wasn't one big moment. in
Yeah.
it.
I mean, like season 2 had Todoroki versus Deku, the really big moment. You know, almost each season had a huge climactic animated fight.
And the reason you can tell is all our videos have been very consistent. With the overhaul one, suddenly
it was like crazy views.
This
yeah.
one, there's been even like the good episodes. There's been nothing crazy.
No.
There's not been a big hype about it.
No, which is sad.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it makes me happy to watch the next season. At the end of season 5, I was kind of done. I was like, I don't really. Do we need to carry on watching it?
You were completely done at the end of season 5.
But I'm actually willing to watch the next
I think
season
it's
now.
because the stakes are higher now. That it's like the world's in trouble, and like Japan's
And I know
already
they've only
crumbled.
got 3 days, so there can't be a festival in the middle.
If you would have
So-
seen that, if you would have seen her say the festival and not know there wouldn't be one, you've been like, no, not watching
A
next
whole
season.
arc of just let's do a 3-day festival.
Oh. But otherwise, it was an alright season.
It was
good.
okay.
Did you enjoy?
I did.
Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one.